A very good morning. I bid to our lecturer, Ms. Azlin, and my fellow classmates. Today, I'm going to talk about bio-oxidation, sustainable solution for pollution control. But why I choose this topic? As one of the humans on this earth, it is very important to be knowledgeable about what is happening all around the world, especially the sharp rise in the air pollution nowadays. As what Robert Owen said, there is so much pollution in the air now that if it weren't for our lungs, there would be no place to put it out. Okay, so therefore we are responsible to learn and to know the solution for the problems. Moreover, to students who might stand a chance to work on this technology in the future, my presentation today will help all of you to understand and know more about it in order to increase its efficiency in the future. Okay, before I start my presentation today, I would like to introduce myself. My name is Tai Yeow, and I'm a second year chemical engineering student in UTP, and I strongly believe that my topic of presentation today somehow related to our course of study. I've been fascinated for all kinds of chemical processes for as long as I can remember, which was one of the reasons why I chose chemical engineering as my course of study. Besides this, I've read and studied a few articles and done lots and lots of research on internet for my presentation today, which is about bio-oxidation. Okay, today I'll be explaining about air pollution, basically its causes and effects, bio-oxidation, how they work, and also the techniques to apply or implement it. Okay, first and foremost, air pollution is probably one of the most serious environmental problems confronting our civilization today. It is defined as the condition in which the air is contaminated by the foreign substance, such as the presence of toxic chemicals or compounds in the air. For example, sulfur oxide, hydrocarbons, nitrogen oxide, lead, carbon dioxide, and hydrogen sulfide, which will eventually cause harm or discomfort to humans and living organisms. Okay, according to the statistics in 2011, air pollution in Malaysia has increased every month, mainly due to transportation, construction, and industrial work. This had caused some serious effect on humans' health, such as lung cancer or respiratory disease, and environmental damage, and also lastly the economically effect. Okay, therefore bio-oxidation is needed to solve our problem. What is bio-oxidation? Bio-oxidation is basically a biological air pollution control technology that utilizes bacteria and fungi to biologically absorb and digest vapor phase versatile organic compound and odorous compounds. But how they work? First, the contaminated airstream are pulled into the system through the induced draft fans, and the contaminants will first encounter the bacteria in the water sample. After that, the contaminants will move to the biomatrix media. In the biomatrix media, they are captured and digested by a community of naturally occurring microbes. The contaminants are utilized as a food source for the microbes and converted into the carbon dioxide and water, which will be exhausted to the atmosphere. However, there are some factors affecting bioreaction, which are temperature, pH value, and moisture. For the temperature, the hot air can totally kill the biomass. When the temperature of the emission are too high, a humidifier is used to cool them down through evaporative cooling. Next, for the pH value. The best performance for the pH value is nearly 7, which is neutral. Some pollutants will form acids, so neutralization needs to be carried out to neutralize them. Okay, for the last part is moisture. It is important for the microbes to survive and creates a biofilm to absorb the pollutants. Low moisture problem can be solved by passing the airstream through the humidifier. Okay, next, there are two common techniques to apply or implement the bioreaction, which are biofiltration and also bio-scrubber. For the biofiltration, a biofilter is used. A biofilter is basically just a big box with a filter. The main function of it is to bring the microorganism in contact with the pollutants. During the process, the polluted airstream is slowly pumped through the biofilter, and the pollutants are absorbed onto the filter media. This gives the opportunity to the microorganism to degrade the pollutants and convert them into carbon dioxide and water. However, there are pros and cons for this biofiltration also. The advantages for this biofilter are low operating cost and no combustion source needed, while the disadvantages are large land requirement for traditional design and larger biofilter units are required for high chemicals emission. Next, I will be explaining about bioscrubber. Bioscrubber consists of gas scrubber and biological reactor. In gas scrubber, the component needs to be removed in the polluted airstream is absorbed by the wash water, while in the biological reactor, the components that are absorbed by the wash water are biologically degraded. The purified scrubbing liquid is circulated to the scrubber, which in order to reabsorb the pollutants. And the biologically degraded pollutants are converted into carbon dioxide and water, while the non-biologically degraded components remains in the wash water. However, for this bioscrubber, it has advantages and disadvantages as well. The advantages are the bioscrubber has smaller footprint compared to the others, and the pH control can be automated. While for the disadvantages are the biofilter is expensive, and also the discharged water requires further treatment. In conclusion, I have mentioned the importance of bio-oxidation due to the air pollution and the techniques to implement it. As a chemical engineer, it is important to be knowledgeable to the solution of the air pollution. We have to learn not only the things in the book and also the other things outside the classroom in order to make us a better and a useful person. Because the thing we learn might be the main key to solve the problem one day. Last but not least, I will end my presentation with a quote. Pollution, if you don't kill it, it will kill you. Okay, so now is a Q&A session. Any questions to ask?
What are the uses for the byproducts of bio-oxidation, which are carbon dioxide and water?
Okay, for the carbon dioxide, we can use it to control the reactor temperature and also to neutralize the alkaline effluents. And also, we can use it in extinguishing the fires. And for the water part, it is clean and we can use it for drinking purposes, to prepare the food, washing the clothes and those stuff. Okay, so any other questions?
Dan, so can you explain about the cost difference between the biofilter and the bioscrubber?
Okay, for the biofilter, it is cheaper than the bioscrubbing because it has lower operating costs than the bioscrubber, as I mentioned just now. However, although both of them, the efficiency are almost the same, but the bioscrubber has slightly higher efficiency than the biofilter. So actually, it is depend on you, like which one you want to use. Okay, so any other question? No? Okay, thank you very much.